G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. I am going to use my huge mermaid mold again. Now last time I used it, I used the Let's Resin holographic glitters. And today I am going to try the Let's Resin chameleon powders just to see what the difference is. Because, you know, this one's a glitter. So it doesn't, I guess it's not quite as shiny. Not sure. Different look. Right. Now I've only just opened this one. It's a new packet because I was short on a couple of other colors, so I started a new box. Comes with a little brush, which is great. I won't put the link for these particular powders, but I will put the link for the US Amazon store for Let's Resin and the UK Let's Resin Amazon store down in my description, okay? So if you want anything from those stores, if you use my link and my code, my coupon code, you'll get 10% off. So bonus, because I think a lot of people in the UK was having trouble finding Let's Resin products. So I said to them, hey, could you help me out here and give me a link for my UK viewers? So they did. So thank you, Let's Resin. Right. Now, oh gosh, it's difficult to pick colors because there's so many. Dark green, yes. Fairy green, deep blue. I know that's a very blue color. It doesn't color change as much as I would like. Galaxy, dark magenta. I'll put all these ones here and then I can decide. Fairy green's like a goldy green, like a pale goldy green. It's quite nice. And then this one here, what have we got in this one? I'll get them all out. Doesn't matter if I get mixed up, does it? Deep blue. I've got two deep blues. Obviously one came from a different box. Black cherry, blue, green, fairy green. Okay, I've mixed up my boxes somewhere along the line. All right, I'm going to choose a few that I like the look of, and then we'll get started. Okay, I think I've got my colors organized. The only thing I kind of struggled with was her skin. Like, oh, we're doing holographic skin as well. And then I thought, well, maybe if I just do like white. But then I thought if I'm going to put black over the top, it might look a bit grey. So anyway, I've decided on the gold. It's called gold for her skin. And for the seashells for her little bra and the seashell that she's holding in her hand, I'm going to do this silver. So look at that. I'm going to do those first, if I can. So you've heard me say this before, whichever color goes onto your silicone mold first, that is the color that is going to show up. And I'm just going to do this carefully so I don't spill. It's going to take me a little while to dust this whole piece, but I'll do a little bit and then I'll put you on fast forward. I need to stick my head right around there so I can see what I'm doing. But we don't want my big buff head in the way of what I'm doing. So be careful. So oops, see, I've spilt a bit over there. It's very fly away, this stuff, isn't it? It's like it's got static in it and it wants to just fly everywhere. I'm just putting a little bit on my brush so that I don't have too much, and then I kind of knock it off like that so that I don't have too much excess, because, you know, once you start blowing the excess everywhere, it kind of, yeah, it goes everywhere. Go up the side there. It's very detailed mold, this one. So if you're into lots of detail, you will appreciate this one. I think that's it. Now a little bit more, and I'm going to go in here on this little shell. I'm going to go right up into that point there, because it's a pointy shell. I'm not sure what sort it is, but it's got a little point on the end of it. So you've got to get in there just brush that silver onto that, right into the point there. And also when you're pouring the resin, you're going to make sure that the resin goes into that little point as well, otherwise you could end up with a bubble. It's a good idea to use a really thin resin. That way it does go into all the little small areas more easily than a thick resin. Now, I just have to make sure I'm not getting a finger. So there's a finger there holding it, you see. So I've got to make sure I'm just getting the shell, which I think goes right up to here. Up to here, in there, and then along the sides. So that's the shell done. It's going to get a little baby wipe out. We don't need to, but there's a little bit of silver just there. It's more on the top actually than it is on the side. But yeah, you can use a little baby wipe just to touch up any areas that you've gone over. But look, I think by the time we're finished, it's going to be kind of all smushed in together. Righto, I'll leave that there in case I need it again. So that's the silver done for the bra and the hands. Actually, you know what? I might do the necklace in the silver as well. Yes, let's do that as well. Just while I've still got my little brush out. I think that would look nice. I think last time I used a marker, I think it was a copper marker. And that works too for little intricate areas like this for her necklace. But I think a little bit of extra silver wouldn't hurt. Everyone likes a little bit of bling. So this is a little starfish necklace that she's wearing. And it's really up to you, you know, how detailed you want it to be. You might just want to go over the whole thing in silver, or the whole thing in gold, copper, just one holographic color, whatever you like. May actually do, might continue that silver and put it in her flowers as well, because the rest of it's going to be maybe a little bit busy with a lot of colors. So I think I might just do that with the flowers in her hair. You probably can't see at the moment, but she's got some gorgeous flowers in her hair. So I'll continue the silver. I'll do that in a minute. Let's move on to something a little bit more exciting. Now I'm going to do the tail in one color. I think I'll do it in this one here, Galaxy. Are you still with me? You're very quiet. Hey? You're very quiet. There we go. Zoom you in a bit. All right, so let's do the tail in Galaxy. Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Now again, I'm going to try not to put too much on, because sometimes I get a little bit carried away and I'm in a hurry, so I just put on a lot of this powder, and then it just makes it more difficult for me to clean it up because I've got so much on there. And then you blow it and it blows over all the others. So yeah, less is more. That way I won't make so much of a mess. Now the tail's quite deep, so you've got to get in there on the side. Into the side there. Doesn't matter if you make a mess on the top of your mold. It's easy to wipe off with a baby wipe. No drama. See, I'm trying to use all that excess that's left lying around so that I don't have too much to blow away. Okay, that's one done. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at it. Look at that. Now I'm going to go right up here to the edge of the tail there where it meets the body. I'll do that color. And then I'll change and I'll go do the body. I think for the center, I'll do one color, and then for the sides, I'll do another color. Because with the chameleon powders, they change color depending on, you know, the angle that you're looking at them from. If you look at it from this way, it's one color. If you look at it from that color, that way it's a different color. So I think having it a couple of different colours in the actual body on the scales will look nice. Now don't forget to get up under there, in here. Just pull that back, get in there. Whoops, don't tip your jars over. It'd be a little bit easier if I wasn't trying to keep my head out of the, the film. I could get in there a little bit easier. Okay, I think that's done. All right, so that was Galaxy. Okay, put it there. Alrighty, now I'm just going to give my little brush a wipe on a bit of paper towel over here. You can, if you want to, just clean up as you go. You know me, I don't really like mess, so I'll give it a bit of a clean as we go, just so that it looks pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, now moving on to the next colour. This one says dark green. This one says dark magenta. I don't even know if I'm going to use all these colours yet. And then that one's deep blue. Okay, I think we're just going to put the green away for a minute. I think I'm going to do magenta and blue for her tail, because pink and blue, I mean, that just looks amazing, doesn't it? All right, so I'll do a little bit. I'm going to do a body as well. This, yeah, so the center of the body and the center down the tail in one color, and then the sides and the sides in a different color. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's do the we'll do the magenta down the center. Ah, that rhymes. Oh my gosh, there's flowers in there. I forgot about the flowers. All right, let me just gonna put that down. There's flowers. Actually, let's do. I'm just gonna do those first in with my little brush. Actually, it's got silver on it. Okay, this is where you're gonna, unless you've got a few brushes, you're gonna do the flowers in silver. These little bits down. Look, I'm just gonna do them in this. This is oh no, that's gold. That's not what I want. Not what I want. Okay, let's do the green. Where's the green gone? Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, where's the green gone? Galaxy. Dark green. Doesn't look dark green, does it? Look at that. Doesn't look dark green. There's green. There's 3 shades of green. There's fairy green, green, and dark green. I'm actually going to go with the fairy green. There. Okay. Now again, just dip it in. I might even need a smaller brush for this one. It's my little tiny brush. Let's do that. Okay. It's there. I'm dripping into my hand. It's dripping into the hand. I'll have to give the hand a bit of a wipe. So these leaves are just sort of around her waist. Can't see where I'm going. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think I've got it. Okay, so that's there's another one just up there. I'll get that one as well. Okay, so those are the leaves. Now there's also some leaves just here. So I'm going to do those as well. They match. Just with my little small brush. Like so. Is that it? I think that's all the leaves. the foliage. Okay, so that's the fairy green. All right, I'm going to clean that up a little bit. All right, so I'm going to do a tiny bit more, and then I'm going to put you on fast forward, and you can just enjoy the process, because otherwise it's going to be a very, very long video. And I know a lot of you like long videos, but I think this will be just a little bit too long. Okay, there we go. A little bit wider here where it's a bit wider. You can really let your creative juices flow with this sort of a mold, I think, because there's just so many options you can do. Just kind of blend that a little bit there. Widen it a bit here. Okay, so that's the dark magenta. Oops, I need a little bit more in for the body. Just to match the tail, just a little bit down the center there. There we go. And then deep blue for the sides. And I know that looks kind of purple as well. Everything looks purple and pink, but I think it'll change once we get the black in. Black's always a good color to do with your holographic powders. Not holographic, chameleon powders. It just makes the colors really pop. So make sure you get in there, up to the sides. Hopefully it'll look really pretty. I'm very excited. Okay, all right, I'm going to put you on fast forward. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to do the hair in gold. Or maybe maple. No, maple. I think I was doing the hair in maple. And I still may change the face and the arms colour, because I don't know how that's going to look. Okay, I'll see you at the end. Wish me luck. Alrighty, so that's done. I enjoyed that. That was fun. So there's the tail. Go up the body. See a little bit of different colours there on the side. Ended up using my pale gold for her skin. Look at the hair. Look at the hair. Oh my gosh. Oh, it looks divine. It looks divine. That was the maple, the hair. And the gold, I used my, where is it? Pearl X, brilliant gold. I'm a little bit worried about what the black might do to it, but we'll give it a go. My resin is the Platinum 360 Plus. Now, I thought instead of doing the river table resin, which is going to take 2 days to set, and I'm really not that patient, I want this done today so I can move it and use my board again, because I've only got this one space for videoing, which means I can't do a video for 2 days and I'll get withdrawals. So I'm going to do it in 2 layers, because the 360 plus you can't pour too deep. So I've got, for the first layer, I've got 112 grams of A, 48 grams of B, which is 160, and then the second layer I'll do 115 and 149 or 150, which will be 165. So the Mermaid takes about 325 grams, something like that, about 11 ounces, just under 11 ounces. So I've got some black pigment paste in there, Midnight Black from Resin. Right, now that's over and done with. Let's pour. Now I do need to make sure I get into my little shell, because last time I poured my shell, I just poured it like that and the tip of the shell wasn't there. So I'm going to make sure I get it this time. I'm going to use my little brush. Oh gosh, I can't see where it is now. It's just going to poke that in there like so and hope for the best. Yep, like so. And hopefully I've got the resin into the point of the shell. You know, if something doesn't come out the way you particularly wanted it, like if, you know, the end of the shell broke off or didn't appear, you can always go in and fix it with a little bit of UV resin. So it's not a deal breaker. I'm worried about what the black's going to look like over the gold. Goodbye, gorgeous mermaid. But anyway, we'll go in here. Not sure how far up it wants to come. But yeah, I just know that I can't pour the whole mermaid at the moment. Maybe just a thin layer. I'd like to get the tail done. That way you don't see like a join mark. Not that you should, but just in case. I don't want to see a join mark. Okay, there we go. Give that a little bit of a tap, tap, tap. Just to make sure we're getting those bubbles, because, you know, you don't want any bubbles getting trapped in like the little scales or anything, but give it a bit of a vibrate. Now, I don't want to go in with a brush and, like, you know, try and wipe the scales, because all you're going to do is wipe your color off, and you don't want to do that. So I think a little bit of a vibration like that, and because it's not full, I can do that. So next time, in about 2 to 3 hours, it will be set enough for me to come back and just top it up. All right, so we will do that then. I need a coffee. Oh my gosh, my dogs heard me. They think there's someone here, but it's just you guys. See you soon. Okay, so here we go with the next layer. The center has cured, which I knew it would. It sort of flash cured. Not a problem though, just cured quickly. The edges here where they're still really quite thin, they're not set yet, so it certainly won't hurt having more resin going over the top of those, because it's still going to be pretty thin, not very deep. Just pop that over, make sure that, I won't put it all in yet, just to make sure that I'm not going to overflow. There's a little tiny bit left in there. And I think I'll just use this just to kind of push that resin in. Make sure it's gone into all the little spots. Probably need a little bit more actually. It's not quite deep enough. Yep, tail's good. All right, let's pour the rest in. I think that's going to be pretty perfect, you guys. Look at that. Just enough, hey? Look at that. Perfect. All right, so now we need to wait again, I'll wait until tomorrow. I'm going to pop down to my local craft store, Craft Online. There's a few things I want to get for my next video. Something exciting to try. So it's always exciting though, isn't it? Okay, so we'll let this cure up and unmold it tomorrow. So hopefully it'll be really pretty on the other side. Yep, but I am worried about the gold skin. All right, see you soon. Okay, so it is later the same day. It's nearly 7 p.m. Just had my dinner and I raced out to the studio to see if it was set, and it is. Isn't it great when you can do a whole big project like this in one day? I didn't start this until this morning sometime. Okay, let's get it out. Let's get her out because I am keen to see what these chameleon powders are going to look like. But I am worried about the gold body, what it's going to look like with black on it. What do you think it's going to do? Do you think it'll be all right? Do you think? Here we go. Oh, look, there we go. Not much to clean up, just a little bit around the edges there. Give that a wipe with my baby wipe. Here it is. It's heavy. It's a big, heavy, thick mold. That's for sure. All right, let's pop her over there for a minute. Okay. Are we ready? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, tension mounts and rides away. Are you ready? Oh, no way. It worked. Look at her arms. She's the golden girl. Oh, wow. It worked, it worked, it worked. Look at that hair. Look at those golden locks. My gosh. Wow. That is amazing. Look at the tail. Look at the tail. Oh, look at it. It's gorgeous. It's shimmery. Now, I don't know if you can pick up the different colours. I only have my studio lights on today because, you know, it's dark outside, so we're not getting any natural light. But I will take her outside tomorrow. There's the side. She's got the scales down the side. Look, and there's my little green. See, there's the green, the little leaves there. And in there. Oh, my shell. There's my shell. Look, it worked. It worked. My shell worked. All these things to look at. I can't look at everything at once. There, look, and it worked. There's the little tip of the shell. Yay, it worked. Because I poked it in. Oh, I don't see any bubbles. Oh, maybe one. There, just one. Look, just there. That's okay. Yes, you beautiful. Yes, you are. Now, the facial features. Last time I put a text or marker in my mold and I should paint them on afterwards. Get a little bit of paint. You can paint her lips red. You can paint her eyes blue. Give her a little bit of blush on her cheeks. The little clam bra looks amazing. And there's her little silver necklace. The starfish looks amazing. And then we go up here to the flowers. I did a better job on the flowers this time. I kind of picked out the actual flowers and then still did her golden locks around the flowers. So really happy with that. Wow. Love it. Love it, love it. I can't fit it all in that way. Sorry, you're going to have to look at it this way. Oh, wow. So pretty. The only thing negative I could say, I guess, is that this half is very purple and then this half's very gold. I probably should have changed it up a little bit, like taken a bit of the purple here and maybe put it in her hair, in the flowers, just to balance it. Because I like to do that. I like to, whatever I've got going on down here, I like to balance it with up there. But I've sort of balanced my silver, but it still looks amazing. I'm going to have to find a different colour to do her body though. Something that'll still look nice with black. Because, you know, the chameleon powders look better with black. So there you go. All right. Love it. Hope you've enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching. wonder if we can get down and get some other colours. And yeah, I will see you all again real soon for the next video. Let's have a little look. I don't know that you can see the colour change here. Oh gosh, those ring lights. How about if I move her? Not so much. Oh, look, there's on her body, there's a bit of green going on there. A bit of green going on there. But yeah, I'll take some photos tomorrow. Or take her outside and do a video of her outside. That way you can see the colour shift. Oh, there's a little bit of green on her tail. Look at that. There we go. There's a bit of green there. So it is changing. And then on the top of her body there, a bit of green, and then pink and purple. So it is changing. It's just difficult to see in these lights. All right, gotta go. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you again real soon for the next video. Okay, take care. Bye for now.